Let us discuss this problem. Evaluate integral between the limits 0 and 2 of e power x dx as the limit of sum. We know the formula, that is integral between the limits b and a of f of x dx is equal to b minus a, etc. So in the we know, and here a is equal to 0, b is equal to 2, therefore h is equal to how much? 0, 2 minus 0, that is 2 by n. So this is h. Okay, right. Now let us substitute f of x dx. So instead of that, we have 0 to e power x dx, that is equal to, what is b? b is 2. So 2 minus 0, 2 into limit n tends to infinity and 1 by and n, and then of f of a. So what is f of a? Let us work out here. F of a. So what is given here? F of x is equal to e power x. So in this case, f of a, the a value is 0 here. So f of 0, is it not? So that is equal to e power 0, that is equal to 1. Okay, so we can put e power 0, that is 1. Next, then f of a plus h. A plus h, what is a? A is equal to 0. What is h? H is 2 by n. So 2 by n. So in that case, f of 2 by n is equal to how much? That is f of a plus h. F of a plus h is nothing but f of 2 by n. That is nothing but, you had to substitute here, so e power 2 by n. Okay, so you can put e power 2 by n, and then a plus h, you have to work out this a plus h. So f of, what is a? 0 plus 2 by n, is it not? So the first term is a plus h. Second term, we have finished this term. We have to proceed with the third term. Third term is f of a plus 2h. So in that case, what is 0? A is equal to 0 plus 2h. So 2h is nothing but 4 by n, is it not? Because h is equal to 2 by n. So 2h means 4 by n. Therefore, we have e power 4 by n. And the next element will be 3 into 2 by n. 0 plus 3 into 2 by n. So we can put e power what? 6 by n. So likewise, etc. And we get e power a plus n minus 1, is it not? Into h. That is equal to, what is a? 0 plus n minus 1 into h is 2 by n. So we can put 2 into n minus 1 divided by n. So this is the final value. Okay, right. Now let us proceed further. 2 into limit n tends to infinity 1 by n of 1. So here, this is the geometrical series, because it has got, it is a GP, is it not? How you are able to find out it is GP? Because when you divide the two terms or subsequent terms, you should be able to get the constant term. So let us work out whether we are able to get the constant term. Okay, constant multiples. Okay, right. Now let us check the second term and third term. What is the second term? That is this one. Third term is this one. So e power 4 by n divided by second term e power 2 by n. So that is equal to r. So therefore e power 4 by n, a power m divided by a power n, a power m minus n. Is it not? So 4 by n minus 2 by n. So that is equal to e power 2 by n. Okay, so r is equal to e power 2 by n. Don't forget this. So now we have got the GP sequence form, the series formula. Okay, so the sum of GP terms. So that is given by the equation. We'll proceed. So here A is 1. A is 1. So what is the formula? So first let us write down the GP formula so that will be easier. So the GP formula, sum of GP terms. So yes, a number of terms, that is GP, that is equal to, we have got the equation, that is a into r power n minus 1 whole divided by r minus 1. Okay, so this is the formula. Now we can substitute. So Sn in this case here (0 to e power x dx), that is equal to 2 into then limit. And what is the equation for this? That is r. R is nothing but e power 2 by n. So e power 2 by n whole power n, because r power n minus 1 divided by e power 2 by n minus 1. Okay, right. So I think let us proceed with the next slide. Let us copy this. Right. Now we have this term. Now in the limit we can put it as a two fractions, is it not? So 2 into limit of the numerator, that is, and this n can be cancelled, so it becomes e squared minus 1 whole divided by, and you have got 1 by n here. So 1 by n, you can put limit and then e power 2 by n minus 1 into n. So what we can do is, you can multiply and divide by, you can reciprocate this. Okay, you can write this n as 2 and limit of e power e squared minus 1 is e squared minus 1, because there is no n terms. So you can straight away put 2 into e squared minus 1 whole divided by, here limit, carefully listen, limit e power 2 by n minus 1 and this n can be reciprocated like this, 1 by n reciprocated once again it can be. So we can slightly rearrange this, and we need to get this 2 by n term. So for which what you can do, multiply and divide by 2. Okay, so simple gimmicks. So 2 into e squared minus 1 divided by, now limit, and we already know e power 2 by n is equal to h, is it not? So e power h minus 1 divided by, what is that, 2 by n, is it not, into 2 you have. Okay, so you have to retain this 2, and 2 into 1 by n is 2 by n. So 2 by n is nothing but h, so you can replace this by h. Okay, so replace this by h. So I replaced by h. Now we have got the formula e power h minus 1 divided by h is equal to 1. So in that case, 2 into e squared minus 1 divided by the whole term, the limit of, that is limit of e power h minus 1 divided by h is equal to 1. So in this case the denominator becomes 1, and you have got already 2 here. So 2 can be cancelled. So the final answer is e squared minus 1. Okay.